What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling out there? It's Jay Spruill, movies, music, sports, and life. And for all my battle rap fans, it's not very often that I review rap battles on my channel. And usually when I do, it's Loaded Lux. So the last time I was up against the wall over at Rufus King High School, and I reviewed Lux versus Geechee Gotti, and I told you straight up that Geechee won that battle. And my criticism of Lux was that you do too many bars that just go over people's heads. And when you battling somebody that has material that's digestible and it hits in the room, it really looks like they killing you. So I'm gonna say not only did Lux dumb it down a little bit, which helped him, but he was really a lot more direct than Rum Nitty was. And I think that's what factored in him winning this battle. Usually I'm the type of person that I write down a whole bunch of lyrics and say the lyrics back to you. I wanted to do something a little bit different this time. So the only bar that I wrote down in the first round, Lux went first. He said, blah, 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 blah. But every killer that stand next to me is not adjacent. That's just lyricism, just on a whole nother level. Because as you know, in mathematics, adjacent is really a geometry term. It means, the lines are right next to each other. But every killer next to me is not adjacent. He's also talking about Friday the 13th. And the way he set it up talking about holes in a hockey mask. And then he did the ha, 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 ha. And then he did the laugh instead of the ha, ha, ha. He kind of laughed and then said every killer next to me is not adjacent. So on one end, he calling Nitty a killer, but he's still saying, but he's not me. What I did is I kind of did a scorecard of how many times I felt that a punch landed. So watch what I did here. So in the first round, Lux versus Rum Nitty, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10 punches landing for Lux, and I got 7 landing for Rum Nitty. But honestly, I really felt like the room was really hoping that Rum was going to win this battle. So I'll say just a tiny bit of gas. But even though Rum had 7 bars that really hit compared to Lux that I wrote down 10, Rum got more reaction out of his 10, out of his 7. And I felt that out of those 10 that Lux had, about 4 of them, I got it, what he was saying, and the audience just didn't get it. So I'm going to give the first round to Rum Nitty by the slightest of edge. However, round number 2, when Lux came with the second round, it was man against boys, man. It was bad. It was bad. And it wasn't like that Rum wasn't fighting in his second round. I think, what did I put down? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 bars that really hit for Lux in the second and 4 for Rum. And I think what was happening with Rum is he really wasn't taking personal angles. We know that Rum Nitty is not an angler. That's not really his specialty. However, in a situation where you pretty much just known as a puncher, I kind of felt that against Lux is the perfect opportunity to do just more than punch. And similar to Geechee Gotti, Geechee, he hit on a lot of personal stuff with Lux, even to the point of saying he played with his nose a little bit. No nerd, no booger. I'm talking about the stuff that colored my shirt, my hat. And you just would think that Nitty would have come with more of that, but no, it was just more punch, punch, punch. And then even making, some bars about his homies in jail and, homies selling drugs on the street. So he made like a bar, kind of like Easy the Block Captain, about being in jail or selling drugs. But that's not attacking Lux, So then we get to the third round. The third round, Lux was phenomenal again. Rum was good. I actually had it 10-10 in terms of both of them having punches that I felt hit. But then it was the flip side of what happened with Lux in the first. Even though I had Lux with more punches that I felt hit, I felt that Rum's 7 hit more with the crowd than Lux's 10. In this situation, even though I felt they were about even with bars that got a reaction, Lux was still talking. He was still talking to Rum Nitty. And the crowd visibly was with Lux, almost like they were surprised that he was getting down on Nitty the way he was. And the way that they were kind of cheering, slightly gassing Rum a little bit in the first. In the third, it felt like they wanted to, but the body language of the audience was saying, it's not enough. It was almost like they're saying it's going to look like gas if we over cheer because this ain't enough. And I've been telling y'all, there was people talking about Rum is going to 3-0 Lux. Rum never 3-0s anybody. Even when Rum is phenomenal in a battle like he was against Ill Will, at best you still say that was Rum Nitty 2-1. Rum Nitty never 3-0s anybody. So I don't know why y'all thought that was going to happen tonight. But I'm going to give Rum credit. In the chat, it's a whole bunch of people saying Lux 3-0. I can't do that to Nitty. I think his first was phenomenal. He came to fight, but he just didn't have enough. You know what I mean? This is the same guy who lost to Swamp. Same dude who lost to Reed Dollars. Nitty has that thing, that a lot of times when you feel like that he should win, he just doesn't come through. And I did see him dog walk Cortez twice, so I know he has that in him, but it just wasn't enough for the man from Harlem, man. Loaded Lux wins. So now maybe y'all can kill all that stuff about Lux being overrated and all that stuff. It's just not true. Jay Spruill, movies, music, sports, and life. We out.